Welcome back to the BarDown AAA Gauntlet Challenge, where the BarDown team will face off against some of the top AAA teams in the region. After a victory versus the U10 Burlington Eagles, the next stage of the challenge brings us to the Campbellford Wholesale Arena in Campbellford, Ontario, to take on the U12 Quinte Red Devils. Let's introduce you to the teams.
You've scouted this BarDown team.
No, it's bad, Jimmy.
Really bad?
It's not good.
I look inside, I've fallen deeper than I've ever been.
They have no athleticism and no competitiveness.
BarDown is significantly out of shape.
These guys on the BarDown team can't skate backwards.
Wanted to take me, wanted to break me, I can't give in. Ready to face me, ready to change me, no, don't give in.
Dude, these kids are good.
Sends Eric Kirk into the boards.
Eat the boards, buddy.
Campbellford is absolutely rocking for this one.
We're sharks, they're fishes.
That is ridiculous.
Come with vengeance.
There's a lot of skill on this Quinte Red Devils team.
We're gonna dust them.
I don't care if they've lost in 3 years.
That's a cute stat. We're putting up at least 10.
I think he's good scoring against 9-year-olds. We're ready to go.
They can skate, they can shoot. I'm worried.
There's nothing you can do to prepare for what's coming on the ice.
We welcome you back to the Campbellford Wholesale Arena here in Campbellford, Ontario. I'm Dale Zakshevsky with the BarDown crew. Now, speaking of BarDown, last time out they emerged victorious against the U10 competitors, but it came at a pretty high cost due to their lack of sportsmanship. With more, we send you the Sports Center newsroom.
Welcome into the Sports Center newsroom, everybody. I'm Jennifer Hedger with some breaking news out of the BarDown AAA Gauntlet Challenge. Jesse Pollock has been handed a one-game suspension and will not play in tonight's Gauntlet game. A note issued by the Gauntlet Commissioner detailed the infraction, quote, after short and quick consideration, it has been decided that Jesse Pollock will be issued a one-game ban for excessive celebration and the use of an illegal P33 curve. The suspension will be effective immediately. Pollock has already issued a response to his suspension.
Just a brutal decision by the commissioner, and one that I will be appealing. It's a P88, damn it. P88! BarDown, do not take these little twerps lightly, okay? 2 years is a lot. They're going to be a lot bigger. They're going to be more skilled. Don't take it easy on them. And to the Red Devils, what, you think you're tough because you're 2 years older than the last time we played? You're little squids, all right? You're going down. We're not taking it easy on you. And just know that if I was out there, I'd be lighting you up with back-to-back Hatties. P88! P88!
Somebody frustrated!
All right, Thomas, this is your second Gauntlet Challenge, and it's safe to say that you're taking this one lightly after a pretty impressive victory in the U10.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really all that concerned about these kids. A couple of them are a little bigger, but 12 years old.
We're talking about 12 years old, and if you could, refrain from eating that hot dog, little professionalism, that'd be all right. They might be U12 players, but that means 2 years stronger, 2 years faster, 2 years bigger. You're not concerned at all about that?
I'm like 13 years stronger, 13 years faster, 13 years better than these kids. Come on, what are we doing over here? Please, no more questions.
Have you watched the BarDown team play before?
Yeah.
What did you make of their game?
They have a good shot, but they're kind of slow.
Is it true that you haven't lost in regulation in over 3 years in regular season?
Yeah.
And what do you make of that?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
And what do you think? Do you think the BarDown team's going to challenge that? Do you think they could steal a victory here today?
No chance.
So we're here with you, Mac Brown, just before your very first Gauntlet game against BarDown. How are you feeling going into this one?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feel like the boys can pull through and we can win this one.
Now, the other team that you're facing tonight, it's a unique situation for you. They're a lot bigger, and they could be a lot stronger and a little bit more experienced. Does that worry you at all?
No, we still have a lot of size and we have way more skill.
Now, have you had a chance to see the BarDown team play at all? Is there anything about their game that maybe you think, I got to watch out for that tonight?
I mean, some of them have pretty good shots, so got to watch out for that.
Well, thank you, Mac, and good luck, all right?
Thank you.
Eric, you guys emerged victorious in the U10 game, but how you feeling about the size difference already?
You know what? It's noticeable. I'll say that off the rip. 2 years, they're bigger, they're definitely faster. We should be in for a pretty good game.
I heard a story that number 8, he hits home runs when he plays baseball, and it looks like he does the same on the ice.
It's crazy we're not playing baseball, so we should be okay there.
Very smart of you, huh? Well, are you in any way nervous before you hit the ice here? Because there's no Jesse, it's a bit of a shorter bench, longer drive out here.
We definitely got a shorter bench, but no, I wouldn't say we're nervous. I think these kids came out talking some sweet smack.
Only 11 6 to 10-year-olds.
I got socks older than you guys. Come on. Thinking about this game.
You guys picking on someone your own size, I see?
You looking an egg.
Yeah? I look like an egg. And we're going to have to come deliver on our end. It comes both ways. Dish is best served on the ice.
Good luck to you.
Thanks, you too.
It's time now to go over the rules. We've got 3 periods at 10 minutes apiece, and we'll have a running clock in the 3rd period. The game will be officiated by the book, penalties and all, and once again, no mercy rule will be in effect, although I'm not sure it would ever come in effect in this one. Either way, though, let's hope for some good old-fashioned sportsmanship from both teams. Now let's get to our starting goalies for tonight. In the crease for BarDown, Vincenzo Arnone. He'll continue to have the size advantage over his opposing netminders, but there might be a few more kilometers per hour on those shots from the skaters out there today. In the crease for the Quinte Red Devils, starting in net, number 21, Lily Groenveld. Fun fact for you, today's Lily's birthday. Happy birthday, Lily. And backing her up, number 79, Blake Lauren. One of the coolest masks I've ever seen, U12 or anywhere else. Now let's get to our starting lineups, starting with the Quinte Red Devils.
Hi, my name is Evan Andrews. I play left wing. My favorite player is Jack Hughes.
Hi, my name is Cade Whalen. I play center. My favorite player is Nathan McKinnon.
Hi, my name is Max Norton. I'm right wing, and my favorite player is Matthew Nyes.
Hi, my name is Sebastian Smith. I play defense, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
My name is Max Brown. I play defense, and my favorite player is Kel McCarr.
I'm Lily. My position is goalie, and my favorite player is Mike-Andre Fleury.
Hi, my name is Blake Lauren. I play goalie, and my favorite player is Andre Vasilevsky.
Eric Kirk, left wing, P92.
Cameron Brennan, center, P28.
Luca Celebre, Nobleton, Ontario, defense, P29.
Thomas Pogornik, Vaughan, Ontario, right wing, P28.
Jaden Vandenberg, forward, PP92.
Vincenzo Arnone, goalie, left.
And so begins the next chapter in the Gauntlet Challenge between BarDown and this time the U12 Quinte Red Devils. This team seems absolutely fired up and ready to go. They are not scared. They are 2 years older, 2 years stronger, 2 years faster. And you can already tell this is going to be a much tighter affair, even though those Burlington Eagles gave it absolutely everything in that one.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. Come on.
Told to look out for 13. And 9? Yeah. Why is that? Okay.
Welcome to the Campbellford Wholesale Arena, where the Gauntlet Challenge continues, this time with the U12. I'm DZ, and I'm joined by Pavel Barber here in the booth.
Hey, I'm so glad we have the white outfit camera guy with the black helmet and black camera.
Doesn't really make any sense, does it? But you know what? That's the budget.
Yeah.
Either way, BarDown, they win the face-off, and they're already hemming in the zone here. Okay, so they're controlling the puck, cycling it around. Pavel, what kind of advantage do you sense that they're going to have? I mean, it's not going to be the same as the U10, but this is still a U12 team.
Yeah, I mean, the speed should be bigger. Every one of their strides should be about 4 of theirs. So even if they're not fast, they should be winning those battles. Oh, we see a big shot from the point. That guy is a big boy back there.
That right there, Matthew Little and Jaden Vandenberg. Watch out for those names on the BarDown team. As you can see by this list, by the way, short bench for the BarDown team. Meanwhile, the Quinte Red Devils already making their way into the zone. Almost an opportunity. Almost looked like a penalty
I thought
there.
that was obstruction. What are you paying these refs, BarDown?
These kids can fly, man.
Quinte Red Devils, they're charging into the zone. Ooh. They're going to get the first shot on net there, and that one had some teeth.
Oh, buddy, that's my boy Vinny back there. Plays for the Cobra Chickens. He is dialed in.
Dude,
one shot,
good.
one save.
We usually leave him out to dry. I hope that's not the case for this one, because He's going to need some rest.
Yeah, I think the off-speed shots he's used to, though, so.
Oh, another shot here by the Quinte Red Devils. A backhander easily swatted away by Vince.
I've heard through the grapevines that BarDown is significantly out of shape on average.
Did you use your eyes or your intel for that one?
That's my eyes. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want any hurt feelings. Thanks for that follow-up question.
Cam Brennan, he's going to work it around. Gets a nice shot. It's Lily Groenveld. Huge save there. It's her birthday, by the way, so you know she's going to be extra dialed in there.
Happy birthday. They didn't want to make the net a little smaller for these kids? Or I guess they don't do it for any age in Canada, eh?
They want the challenge.
They want the challenge. I swear in the States they do the smaller nets for like very, very young. I don't think we do it here at all.
You know what? I like it that way. That's the net.
I like it.
It's never going to change size.
Good
at the
job.
other levels.
It's
So
ruthless.
it is. So far, the BarDown team not looking particularly ruthless, but Eric Kirk fumbling it as he enters the zone. It looks like Cam Brennan was trying to get it. They're former teammates there. They've played together since they were little kids. And Matthew Little, new member of the BarDown team there. You'll see him in the blue helmet.
I'll say the counterattack from these U12s has been quite noticeable. You see right when it switches the other way, they are in full attack mode.
They are well organized. You can tell that they know where they're supposed to be on the ice at all times. While the BarDown team kind of look like they're just lazing around a little bit, you know, just kind of trying to get their legs under them.
You got it in the bin. Yeah. Good shot. Make sure somebody's high because they're going wide. They're trying to go wide, okay?
Eric Kirk and Thomas Pockernett, they're taking a lot of ice time. I don't
Have
know.
they gone off?
I don't think they have. And Matthew Little, he's just a steady hand back there. I can imagine they're going to need him because they might be killing clock for this one just to get the boys some energy.
Yeah, that was probably the entire pregame speech was, "You're not coming off."
Groenveld going to get a quick and easy grab. Looking real confident in there. I love young goaltenders because you know what? You can clearly tell their positioning just so on point.
If they get the first goal, we're screwed.
Both sides are trying to find out what the advantages are out there. Just feeling each other out.
Quinte Red Devils, they're saying, I think skill might be on our side.
Yeah, 100%.
Another shot there. Vince lightly pads it into the corner for Luca Chalever, who's going to work it out. But it's Riker Thompson. Hard to miss that guy. Jaden Vandenberg, number 13 there. He's the tallest guy in the BarDown team, about 6'2", 6'3".
Oh, my God.
Oh, BarDown as they almost get a chance there, but Luca. That's a Luca finish. And by that, I mean it doesn't end up in the net.
That's a Luca finish. No blade, all feet, no goal.
Ref, you're letting the home crowd get involved. Yeah, I'll take off. Come on. Hey, get back on side, 21.
Go, Beep. Yeah. Cover. No. Cover, yeah.
I also see people doing handstands in the back there.
Well, look at the fans we got here.
Front,
My God, I didn't even notice that. This is packed.
This is a great turnout here at the Campbellford Wholesale Arena. They want to see a goal there, but it is scoreless so far, and the BarDown team, they are scrapping. Last time, they were kind of almost taking their foot off the gas in between plays against the U10 team. This is a full effort. They're just playing a game as if it's almost like beer league. As Matthew Little, he's going to make a move.
Oh,
gets the backhand, but what a save by Groenveld.
Unbelievable stop from the birthday girl. Blocker, top cheese. That should have been a goal.
Groenveld going to have to watch out for Matthew Little. A lot of the offense might be coming in from there.
Yeah, that was a nasty little move there.
Quinte Red Devils, as much as they are fending off those high danger chances, you're spending a lot of time in their zone right now.
Yeah, that's a contrast from how they started out too. This is looking a little tilted here. We'll see if they're able to counter the attack.
There is a penalty on the play, so the Quinte Red Devils, they're going to be on their first power play in this one.
86, hold. What point did I grab on you? What a brutal call. He grabs my stick, skates half the way up with it. I'm holding it like this. Got nothing on it, and I get called for a holding penalty. I think these refs need to be investigated.
Oh, but it might be a shorthanded goal here as Eric Kirk breaks into the zone. Breakaway chance. Great save by Groenveld, extends the leg, sends Eric Kirk into the boards.
Eat the boards, buddy. No goal.
Now they're breaking all the way back into the bar down zone. Quinte Red Devils handling the puck, moving it in, and they're making use so far of their extra attacker here. And Eric Kirk just going to try and work that out there.
Almost caught Vinny off guard there. I think he thought they were going to set up a little more. Took a little short side shot. I think Quinte's going to want to hang on to this puck, work it around a little bit more, get a little bit of a better option here.
I would assume that Vince by now knows they don't run a lot of systems on the bar down team.
No, definitely not. Definitely not on the bar down side.
Here it is, McIntosh going to send it there to Ben Laverty, sends it wide. Here we are, finally some good possession time for the Quinte Red Devils. Going to work it into the center, and it just skips on by. But they still maintain possession, firing it, just trying to fire any kind of clean look that they can get from outside. And this is sustained pressure. Nice shot there, great save by Vince. Sending it out, but BarDown, they're battling in their own zone here.
Yeah, those loose pucks, they are ferocious on them. Oh, we might have a counter here.
Matthew Little making his way up the ice.
Oh!
I'm surprised he can move that quickly with the whole team on his back, but they send it wide.
Wow, again, you got to do it yourself, Little. Don't pass.
He's not going to, and he's decided.
He does it again.
That was an almost pass there. Pockernich absolutely getting grabbed in front of the net. I'm a little surprised. You said there might have been a payment in plan for BarDown. There's a couple penalties that might have been avoided here for the Quinte Red Devils. That was a penalty in front of that net for sure.
Yeah, that probably was, but hey, he shouldn't have passed, so I don't care.
And also not to point out too much, but a little bit of an age gap here. So I think there could be a gap in some of these calls.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when they screen the goalie, he's not even screened, so come on.
91. Oh, Eric Kirk sends it wide and high. Groenveld feel like she had it anyways.
Eric used to shooting on those soccer nets. That would have gone BarDown.
Oh, Cam Brennan, clean look. Will he pass it? No, he goes backhand, misses the entire net. Eric Kirk, I don't know if he passed because he was tired or because he saw it. I'm going to say tired because I know how he plays. He just didn't want it on his stick anymore.
He didn't want it. Just get this puck off my stick.
Get it out of here. Ben Merker going to send it in. Eric Kirk just shoveling it there to Jaden Vandenberg. As Luka Chalevra, he makes his way in. I think they're just going to try and get a breather, get a little bit of time in the other zone here as Cam Brennan, soft pass. Eric Kirk making some moves. Nice tip in front there almost from Jaden.
My God. I think on the BarDown side, you see a void stops and starts at all costs. Look at this 2-on-1.
Quinte, what a shot on net there. Good save from Vince right into the glove.
Buddy, you're looking for any better goalies? There are none, okay? His name is Vincenzo Arnone, number 999. He pays the extra dollars to get the extra number on the jersey. Big save.
I see what you did there. And that was the end of the first period right there. Max Norton getting the shot for the Quinte Red Devils. That was a chaotic first period. Now, what did you make out of that, Pavel? I mean, all I saw was opportunity for opportunity. It seemed pretty even from where I'm sitting.
This is going to be a counterattack game. Whichever team can counterattack better. Sustained pressure is just not the play here. Both teams not looking to have a lot of success there. This is going to be pure counterattacks.
It is 0-0 after the first. Time to send you to the panel. They're going to break down an absolutely chaotic first period.
James Duffy with you. Welcome to the first intermission of this travesty between BarDown and a bunch of kids. Frankie Corrado, Jeff O'Neill, Darren Drager alongside. You've scouted this BarDown team.
No, it's bad, Jimmy.
Really bad?
It's not good, man. The conditioning level's terrible. Eating habits are awful. Sleep habits. Like, it's just all the way around. Like, they're actually lucky that they're playing against kids that are quite young, because it's bad news for BarDown.
I've been around the game for a long time, and what shocks me in the BarDown team is the lack of athleticism and the lack of competition. You would think that these guys playing against guys half their age or more would show something to provide dominance for their team, but they have no athleticism and no competitiveness, and when you pair that together, you have the garbage that you're watching.
Well, and look, they don't have the ringer, is that right? Like, Jesse is...
Well, you broke the suspension because of the illegal stick, the reason he's not playing
To
in this
call
game.
him a ringer is something.
Well, I mean, that's what he is. He's the ringer because the rest of these guys on the BarDown team can't skate backwards.
Right.
So,
and Jesse can't either, but he's the best of the bunch. It's
fair.
He just learned how to pivot on his left side, like, recently. Just crazy.
Luka hasn't done much else out there either. Scoreless. I repeat, scoreless between grown men and children, albeit pretty talented children, unlike the grown men.
I think you shocked them a little bit. I think you shocked them a lot, actually, okay? Just keep playing the way we play hockey. It doesn't matter if they're 40, they're 20, or they're 12, okay? We're creating good habits in here, okay? So we play the way we play hockey, okay? Don't change anything. Make sure you're short shifts because you are skating harder, trying to keep up to these guys, okay?
Hey boys, it's a big goalie out there. You're not going to be able to beat him like you can beat goalies our age, just right through him. Pass the puck, hit a backdoor pass on him, you're going to be able to slide one in. He does it very well, all right?
Vince, 0-0 after 10 here. This is not at all looking the same as that first period against the U10 team. This U12 team, it's a different breed.
They can move, they can skate, they can shoot. I'm worried. They're walking circles around our defense. Like, they're making some nice moves. They had a breakaway there early in the first. I'd be surprised if they don't score. And our guys can't put anything in the net right now. We had a bunch of breakaways. That goalie stood on our head. I don't know. We got to pick it up. We got to put a couple in the net, and hopefully I don't let any in. But I'm not feeling good about this. Not feeling good about this at all, Z.
You got the best angle for the BarDown team to see maybe what's gone wrong, what's gone right. What are the adjustments you need to see in that second period?
I think we got to make some adjustments to our line, switch up the D a little bit. We got caught there on that penalty kill with some guys that, might not be the best skaters out there. We might have to switch it up next time, but I still feel good. We have the pressure. We just got to put a couple in the net and hope they don't get more than one or two. I think we got it.
You spoke of the Quinte Red Devils goalie there. It's actually Lily's birthday today. She's looking great in that net right now.
She looks incredible. She looks better than me. And I will say, those goalies have been chirping me the whole time. They are ruthless, and they are bullying me, and I don't feel good about myself, and that's all I'm going to say.
Thank you, Vince.
No problem.
Listen, I'm just as guilty of it. I might be the most guilty of it.
We
got to hit the net.
Yeah, got to hit the net.
Hard to score with the puck going right beside the 4x6.
We're here with the goalie of the Quinte Red Devils. Lily, you're doing a great job out right there. It's 0-0 for you guys. Are you feeling confident so far with how your team's done?
Yeah, our forwards and D are doing pretty well.
You're doing pretty well too there. You've had a couple big saves. What's it look like from inside the net for you?
It's, the big guys are in the way.
They're blocking your view, I guess, a little bit different than you're used to probably because people are usually your size and not perhaps of the size of those guys.
I'm definitely not used to it.
Are you enjoying the challenge so far, though?
Yeah, it's really fun.
All right, well, keep it up, and happy birthday to you, by the way.
Thank you.
How's your head after that? How's your head after that one?
My head? My head's fine.
Welcome back for the second period here in Campbellford, Ontario. They said, I hope they don't get more than one or two. There is genuine concern from this BarDown team after a first period that was much closer than they were anticipating. Vince going as far to say that he doesn't feel good about himself in that net. Pavel, are we going to see a goal from the Quinte Red Devils here first?
Absolutely. You got, Vinny in there doubting himself just because some 12-year-olds chirped him before the game. I mean, you got to be more mentally tough than that.
That's a nice pan shell. Michigan Islanders.
Markham Islanders. This is wild. I've never been chirped like this in my life.
As we start this second period here, this really, genuinely, not just saying this to be some kind of broadcaster, could go either way.
It could go either way. I don't know what was said in that BarDown dressing room, but you have to imagine there was a lot of heavy breathing going on.
A lot of that heavy breathing usually would be Jesse, but he's not there today, and they don't have his heavy feet to go with it. Also sounds like Vince wasn't so happy with some of the skating on his own team. Let's see if that picks up. I can tell you, it wasn't Matthew Little that he was talking about, or Thomas Pokernich, who enters the zone once again as they quickly try to fire a chance in there.
Yeah, wherever Jesse is, he's yelling at his TV right now, so at least he's having a good time.
He is not liking what he's seeing. I will tell you, the mental side of things, say whatever you want about Jesse's skating, but I don't think he would let them. Oh, this is enough!
Does he glove that?
What a save by Groenveld! What a save there.
That was off a tip deflection as well. Like, she had to react like a cat there.
Short reaction times in there.
Did she save that?
Best player so far, I'd say, for the Quinte Red Devils. There's a lot of skill on this Quinte Red Devils team, but who will have that opening salvo in this one. Now, I am really, if I was a betting man, I really don't see BarDown getting the first goal so far. They're hanging out in their zone heavily to start this second period.
Yeah, they're on the tilted side of the ice this time. They got missing the net shots, and then they got a brick wall in net to boot, so it's not looking good for them.
And their wall is starting to think, am I a wall? Am I a sieve? Am I porous?
Yeah.
Too many existential crises happening in the crease for BarDown right now. It just seems like they'll fight for scraps, the BarDown team. They're not even connecting their passes right now. They're just trying to pin it deep.
No.
Oh, shot from the side there.
You can see they're trying to cycle without the ability to cycle. You know, on cycles you have to connect on more than one pass at a time, and they're just launching pucks at feet here.
Luca Chalebre is going to be oh so important. Usually playing defense. He's real deep there as Cam Brennan sends it in. There's a scramble in front of the net, and there it is, Ben Merker. Ben Merker, he got a goal in that first game against the U10s, and now he has a goal against the U12s, and they needed that.
They absolutely did, and you knew it would be a garbage goal for BarDown, just loose scraps. You can't fault the goalie on that one. Made a supremely good save on the first one, but just a mad scramble. They couldn't get a stick on it. Loose guy, cashed in.
That's an absolute dustbin of a goal right there. You're not going to see any form of real slow-mo from us on this one. Yeah, you know, here it is again in slow motion, just in case you didn't see how garbage it was. But it counts. They all count just the same.
They all count. But you know what? The way they skate, we're basically watching this game in slow-mo on the BarDown side.
Riker Thompson, see if he can electrify his Quinte Red Devils here. Now they're going to have to really play with the purposes. They're playing down in this one, but I believe in them. I say, as there's already a giveaway though, Cam Brennan.
Oh, what a
he's gonna work a chance, and Eric's gonna pot the goal. BarDown gets their second. Again, they desperately needed that.
My God, you can't blame the goalie on that one. Just a far side shot, kicks the pad out. In the NHL, that's a set play, but you know, for BarDown, it was just all luck, and Eric cashes in.
2-0 here at the Campbellford Wholesale Arena. I can't say this feels entirely earned. I mean, again, they've had their sustained pressure, but they're not looking particularly graceful. This is a scrap so far, even though it's 2-0, and it could really go either way still.
Okay, don't quit. Okay, don't quit here. Let's go. Come on.
Goalie's playing great for the Red Devils. She's outstanding, making a lot of great saves. Like even Eric's goal, rebound goal. She's in every spot where we're trying to shoot.
How do you bounce back after getting two on you?
Whoa, Eric Kirk with a rip there as Groenveld sends it there. Groenveld, she might have let 2 goals in so far, but she has looked absolutely fantastic in that net so far.
Absolutely, and those goals, you can't falter. Just
Thomas Pogrinic already, and once again, Groenveld. No. You gotta bail your goalie out there as Eric Kirk. Another garbage goal. That is 3 garbage goals here in this second period.
Nice
not
goal.
Again. I'm not going to blame the goalie on that one.
You really can. It's just these loose pucks. If you're Quinte, you got to tie up sticks. You know, if the guy who doesn't have the puck on those rebounds, even before the puck's there, you got to tie those sticks up no matter what.
Eric Kirk going to spin around. He looks electrified as he knows he senses the goals, and they are going back exactly where they got those other 3.
Absolutely. You know, you grip the stick less tight. Oh, my God!
Right into the slot for Cam Brennan, and Cam Brennan, he's going to cash it in there, and that is 4 for BarDown. What a shot on that one. I will say that one, not bad. They're 11, but not bad.
Hey, that was a cycle play. More than one pass connected, a little rim down on the boards collected, swing it up to the high guy. BarDown a lot looser after getting that 3-goal lead, and now they got a 4-goal lead.
When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours.
I would not at all be surprised if BarDown gives up 1 goal and this changes all.
Oh, is that a Michi attempt?
Oh, that was just behind the net there. Pretty crafty to try that one down 4-0, but hey, they all count, as we said, and that includes Michigan's.
Absolutely. Hey, just good thing John Tortorella is not coaching her. That kid would not see the light of day for the rest of this game. But, hey, good try, kid. Hey, they're switching goalies here for Quinte halfway through.
We got a goalie switch. Lily Groenveld, an exceptional performance. Yes,
Yeah.
I understand that there were 4 goals on the board there, but some huge saves there as Blake Lauren going to come in for the substitution.
Absolutely. She was exceptional. You have to look at how those goals were scored. She did a phenomenal job. This could easily be a 9-0 game.
Quinte, they gain possession as BB going to send it there. They just can't get out of their own zone now. Eric Kirk, he went for a move, loses it as the Quinte Red Devils, they stride right into the zone.
Oh!
Gilchrist gonna find it.
Hey, what are we doing over here, boys? Hey, lead the goalie, lead the goalie, lead the goalie. What are we doing over here, guys?
Eric with the no drag turnover, and then they go back the other way on that 1T, and those are goals I've seen Vinny in person give up. So, just need to toss a few more of those. They'll go in, kids.
Nikita Kucherov has the no move.
Yeah.
And we're saying Eric Kirk has the no drag.
Oh my God!
Shot out there from Riker. Thompson gets tipped.
My God, what a tip!
So it's Andrews who's going to get credited with that goal. Evan Andrews. Take some good eyes.
Absolutely. Hey, that's the play you want, get some traffic in front of the net, a little deflection. Don't let Vinny see these clearly. And finally, they're on the board. They got to really go after BarDown because you just know Vinny's soul is easily crushed.
Campbellford is absolutely rocking for this one as the Red Devils, they got all the energy in this, just buzzing around the back of the BarDown net, cycling around. Great connection on the pass there, but it can't. As Lafferty can't connect on it, but it's a breakaway for Eric Kirk. Can he finish? No!
God.
Almost hits the GoPro.
Oh, a Michi!
Oh! Matthew Little with a Michigan attempt. Doesn't get it off. What a nice move. Going for another shot. He's keeping it on his stick. Great backhand.
Another Michigan
What
attempt.
a save from Lauren.
Absolute circus going on here. Another counter.
Another one. Max Norton. Is he going to send it? Oh! Almost a tip in front of the net. This game is blown wide open.
Just a pure counter. This is like Swiss hockey, just end to end.
Oh, Matthew Little. He's got another end-to-end. What an absolute snipe from Little. Nothing little about that one that went over Lauren's shoulder.
Oh, that was a little nasty, little short side or far side, wherever it went. These nets don't have a middle bar. I don't even know what side they're shooting on, but what a snipe.
Right there, the BarDown team down on confidence. The Red Devils buzzing. That was absolutely required. Oh, there's a breakaway here for the Quinte Red Devils. Oh, but it just gets broken up by Luca Celebre. He's been important in this one on the defensive side, but they give up another close shot. Vince, huge save there as Ben Merker just shuffling it around. Luca Celebre, he's a little bit more confident back there. I don't know how much he should be because they could blow this lead too. BB gonna enter the zone here, slowing it down. He's gonna find his teammate, but he just can't corral it. Shoops to Hill. Couldn't get it there.
Another stretch pass. They're really forcing this stretch pass here.
This looks more like a lower division soccer game, just hoofing it back up the ice as Riker Thompson. Nice pass. Good shot. Great save by Vince. The glove couldn't keep it in there, but he still made the save.
Man, Vinny's glove still works. That's unbelievable. What a save, and that'll do it with the period.
That will do it for the second period there. That was absolutely chock full of goals. It was 0-0 after the first one. All the goals coming in. They were hitting the bottom of that ketchup bottle. As BarDown, they're able to squeeze 5 goals in that period. While the Quinte Red Devils, they're also able to get 1. But this game felt wide open.
Absolutely. This is a much different second period than that first. We'll see what they have in store.
Some jawing here.
Oh, whoa.
Between the goalies.
Oh.
Vince, they're trying to get into his head there by grabbing at his mask even.
They said they were bullying him verbally. They're now doing it physically.
That's better, boys. Had us in the first half, I'm not going to lie. Hey, much better effort, much better period, guys. Cool, boys. One more to close it out. Keep the shift short. Skating both ways. Let's get the 2 points and bring it home.
Now, in the U10 game, it wasn't until the third period that they managed to score, but you guys got a great goal in that first one. Andrews, it was you who scored that. What did you see on it?
We won the draw, and I just went to the net. He had it. 0-0 said he covered me. I just went right around him, Riker shot, and I tipped it in.
All right, Riker, you've been getting some pretty good ice time out there. Clearly the tallest player on the team, so I've been noticing you there from the booth. You feel pretty comfortable around these guys, even though they're a lot older than you?
Yeah, most of them are shorter than me. And a lot of them just keep chirping. And, like, they're going to let us come back this period, and then they're going to, like, save all the pucks, and then we're still going to win.
What are your thoughts on what you think you need to do, perhaps, in this third period? Because, I mean, there's only a 4-goal difference, and there's 10 minutes left on that clock.
Move the puck, look back door, make the goalie move.
How about you there, Riker?
We need to keep it in their end, and we can't let them keep cherry picking.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
This guy's dieseling a donut in the intermission.
Half a donut.
That's insane.
I feel comfortable at 5-1.
After that first period, obviously put some scare into them, right? So they came out harder after that period, for sure. Okay, but then we put one in the net. So now we know we can score on them, okay? They have 8 of them. They're going to be tired now. They're not cherry picking. I heard you guys say they're cherry picking. They're just too tired to get back. That's what they're doing. So you got to have your head on a swivel, okay? Keep skating them. Don't quit.
So, Thomas, in this very spot before the game, you were eating a hot dog, not really taking things particularly seriously. It's 5-1 in this one, but this does not feel like a 5-1 game. I can see you guys are tired, and this is a tougher test.
The hot dog was great, by the way. Delicious.
I didn't ask.
But, man, these kids can play. Like, we were sweating out there for a little bit. You see, I'm working out there. These guys are good players. It's a lot closer than that scoreboard suggests.
What did you see in that first goal there as Riker Thompson, who honestly I think is taller than me and you, including on skates, but what did you see on that one? It was a good goal.
Yeah, can we get an ID check on that kid, actually? What are they feeding these kids out in Quinte these days?
Good shot. I thought it was in the lane, but the tip, man, that's a high-skill move over there. It was impressive. The crowd was going nuts. It was good to see the kids get into it. I don't know if they're going to do that 4 more times in the third period, but we'll see.
Well, we'll see about that one, but I will say one of the biggest changes I saw, a lot more heavy breathing on the BarDown side. Are you scared about that in the third period as maybe energy starts to drop?
You know, as one of the younger guys on the team, I like to take pride in my conditioning, but I'm seeing some worried faces in that dressing room over there. They might ask the timekeeper to change it to an 8-minute period. We'll see. It's might be some defensive hockey there in the third.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thanks, guys.
They said they're eating hot dogs and donuts over there.
Let's get this done.
10 more on the clock, boys.
More chances to impress.
Welcome back to Campbellford for the third period in this one. BarDown, they are up 5-1, but from the very words of Thomas Pokernich, the kids can play. Now, the kids, they assume that BarDown are going to let them come back in this one, perhaps a little bit more similarly to what happened in the U10 game as they maybe took their foot a little bit too much off the gas there. I don't sense that is anything what BarDown is going to be doing in this third period at all. I think they're scared.
Yeah, absolutely not. I don't think BarDown's going to take their foot off the pedal, especially with all the chirps flying.
Well, here it is, the puck dropping as Cam Brennan approaching the face-off dot.
Yeah, we'll just wait for this non-white uniform camera guy to get off the ice because there's no other cameraman on the ice currently that I can see.
Is he in more camo than
He might be.
It's not far off. Oh, Reed gonna work a chance as the Red Devils already get a shot off to start this third period. Eric Kirk gonna snag it away there as he patiently goes around the net before choosing. Almost coughs it up there.
God, is there a reason Vinny's not wearing a white jersey? Do you guys not have a jersey for him?
I think they do. I don't know if they have his 999s in it.
Oh, he won't play without the 999.
No, he needs it, you know. It's a calling card for him.
Yeah? Buddy, you're an absolute dust show. That's what, yeah. That was a dust one.
Like, that was not a good pass, eh? That was not a good pass.
Yeah, whatever.
That was not a good pass.
Whatever.
Oh, the goalie's giving it to me now. Nobody can box me out. Nobody can box me out.
Oh, good chance here. Eric
off the bar.
Off the bar. Good rip there.
Oh, they're on their toes. You can see Quinte not pouncing on him too quickly, giving him a lot of time to come out of the corner.
Perhaps we're sensing they're a little bit tired. Maybe they're a little bit frustrated at the size difference here, or the fact that 5 players are playing for BarDown. Oh! Can't bang it in there on the far side. Eric Kirk, he had 2 whacks at it. Not 1, but 2 whacks. Eric Kirk gonna send it there for Cam. He wanted him to skate it out. but I don't know if he's got the legs in the third for this one. The Red Devils, they got to get it out of their zone. Oh, just too much action, too much zone time there, but here they are. They work it down deep. Can they turn this into an opportunity as they cycle around the net? Mac Brown going to send another tip. Another goal! Whaling! Absolutely sends it in there. Not a single BarDown jersey in sight, but there's a second goal on that board.
And the white outfit cameraman falls, but this is how both their goals have gone in. Tip shots from the point. You have to know that for Quinte, they're going to be looking for more of that. The one way to tell a good BarDown player is them doing more than one crossover in succession.
That's the BarDown scouting report for you there.
It's just unbelievable. It's one crossover, and they're like, nah, I'm just going to glide.
that's one too many crosses for me.
If they had Jesse, he would do 9 crossovers, which would take me 1, or any average 12-year-old 1. He does like 9 quick crossovers that get him like 2 meters.
So what you're saying is we should join one of your clinics, perhaps, maybe clean up the skating.
Just don't join hits.
No, it's sent in there. Lauren, is he on top of it? He's scrambling, can't seem to find it. Oh, it squeaks in, and that will be BarDown's 6th goal.
It's devastating. It's the right call. The goalie had no idea where it was. It was just sitting there. He didn't want to move because he didn't want to knock it in, but it was sitting behind the pad, and they clutched up.
That was desperation at its finest. Eric Kirk looks it off, goes with a shot. Lauren scrambling there. Where's the puck? Eric Kirk almost gets it back, but Riker Thompson a full foot taller than him.
I'm coming, number 9. I'm coming.
What a shot between the legs. There's been a lot of flash in this one, but they need a third goal.
That was in on Vinny. He was out to lunch there if that hit the net, but he just got a little too under it, but great try.
So we got a running clock in this third period. Quinte needs 4 goals here. Might be a bit of a tall task, but we knew that the size was going to make a big difference in this one, just like the U10 game, but still, that 2-year jump, you can see the skill here that the Quinte Red Devils do possess.
Man, they look like a great team, and no wonder they haven't lost a game in
almost 2 years in regulation.
2 years. It absolutely makes sense. This is just such an unforgivable task to have to face these older guys, but they are putting on a show. The fact they've even gotten this much opportunities like we have here.
A breakaway and a chance. Oh! Vince stands tall. Another good opportunity there from the Red Devils.
Keyword stands. He goes for the 1980s stand-up goalie style. That is just pure laziness.
Was that
Vinny.
Mike Vernon in there?
Yeah, for real. He's got Eddie the Eagle on his mask, but he didn't look like him there. He looked more like Vernon.
Don't even look at our goalie the wrong way, bud. Or she'll be end up on the freaking hospital that day.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
All right, I'm worried.
Want to drop one?
Quick face-off win. Quick shot there from Eric Kirk. He's starting to feel it again, starting to get it on target again. Can the Quinte Red Devils work it in his Riker Thompson? Gonna pass it to Reed. Oh, nice tip in front there. The main difference, I will say, from the U10 to the U12 game is BarDown is not taking their foot off the gas. They're playing this like a straight-up game. What you are seeing here is genuinely the actual score of 2 teams going all out.
Oh, 100%. There is no playing down to a team whatsoever going on. They are going full pedal to the metal here, and that is just because this Quinte team is so talented.
It's going to be interesting to see that U14 because that size advantage as it slowly evaporates. You've pointed it out here. By the age of 11, like a lot of these players, how much time have you spent in clinics and drills playing with teams, no?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, the jump from 10 to 12 is huge, but then the jump from 12 to 14 is way bigger because that's when kids start going through puberty. They start developing a little bit quicker. They start getting more power in their stride, in their shot, which is the great equalizer for a game like this.
Now, Riker Thompson, he's the one player who stands almost the same height as... Oh! As we get another chance that absolutely rings off the iron. Close shot there.
Oh.
Absolutely fires it, and it'll be the last shot of the game there as BarDown, they take the victory 6-2 in this one. The gauntlet continues as BarDown survives in Campbellford. I will say survives for this one.
Yeah, absolutely. The score was not indicative of how close this game was. I think they got a bunch of goals back-to-back that just deflated Quinte, and Quinte just couldn't get those goals early, which kind of made this game a little bit more lopsided than maybe the statistics would show.
I was pointing out a little earlier, Riker Thompson, the tallest player on the ice. U14, you might expect to see about 6, 7, 8 of those types of players, and it's going to be interesting to see how that changes everything.
Absolutely. The size advantage will be gone. The power and strength will still be a little bit more on the BarDown side, but far less, so that should be a tight one.
All right, Pavel, thank you for joining me in the booth here in Campbellford, and now we send you down for the postgame interviews. So BarDown emerges victorious, but not without a battle, and we're here with captain of the Quinte Red Devils, Noah Gilchrist. Noah, how did it feel in that one? Because you guys gave it a heck of a game.
It felt good. We came out flying in all the periods, but we just let up a couple goals in the second, which took us down, and then just got back up in the third, and then scored one, and then that's all.
At some point, I heard on your bench there, one of the coaches says, what was that smell in there? It was a comeback. And I smelled that comeback too. Did it really feel like you could really get back in that?
Yeah, it did. 100%.
And now, what do you think that you maybe perhaps learned for your next game? Because your next opponent, as we said, it's going to be a U12 opponent. Do you think you've learned anything since playing bigger players?
Yeah, we learned a lot of stuff. Like, they have bigger sticks, so like we can't be reaching. We have to lift their sticks, like no reaches. And then that will prepare us for no reaches in the U12 game against Ajax Pickering.
All right, Noah, appreciate it. Great game out there.
Thank you.
Before we start this interview, we are leaving this building in a very different fashion. You're getting chirped by moms out here. They asked you, do you guys need a drink? You want to try a little harder? I might be saying some of the same because you guys were sucking back wind real quick, and you were worried.
I think, well, first off, just look at me right now. I did not look like this after the last game. I think an 8-man bench, and those kids are good. Like, when I was 11, I sucked. When I'm 28, I kind of still suck. And those kids are nasty, so hats off.
They're incredible. Well coached, well disciplined, the right spots all the time. Like this took years off my life probably trying to keep up with these kids today.
I gotta ask the question, Jesse, as much as we kind of give him grief, he can be a difference maker on the ice there. Did you miss him out there?
Yeah, because I was the one who just got chirped instead of Jesse. Well, kid called me an egg. I don't even know what that means.
I was gonna say, I've never been chirped so much in my life. Like gray hair, bird's nest, dust style, like everything. I was like, is there anything good about me? They're like, no.
I hear no lies.
Yeah, no, I've never left a game getting bullied by 11-year-olds and believed it after. So that one was a shot to the ego.
Now, what's going to be the change? Because U14, guys, I'm worried for you. Even with a full bench, is this the first loss in the Gauntlet Challenge, U14?
I'm never going to predict a loss for us. That's just, you can't do that as a team leader in the locker room that I pride myself as. We're going to try to get 3 lines together for the next one because we're going to need some legs. But boy, are they going to give us a run for our money.
I think we always play up to our competition. And not to say, like, these guys give us a run for their money, but we know those U14s are going to come out guns a-blazing for us. We're going to be ready.
All right, well, we're going to sign off here from Campbellford, Ontario. And we want to thank the Quinte Red Devils once again for being such fantastic hosts. They gave us a heck of a game in this one. And they might have chirped us, but it was all in love. And to be honest, you guys always earn those chirps.
That's just fair. All right.